back with another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Well, Hoodoo Days this weekend, and it's getting started tonight with the movie in the park. I believe they're showing Alvin and the Chipmunks, and then all types of activities going on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And the barbecue competition is going on tomorrow. It'll be there on 4th Street, and I get to go help judge. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to this. I heard something yesterday that really stuck with me. And it's a metaphor with the title called Pack Your Own Chute. Now, this can mean a lot of different things, but I started thinking about what it means for business and the importance of paying attention and packing your own chute when it comes to the things that are truly important inside of your business. And this applies especially to small businesses and large businesses too. So that's going to be the topic today. We're going to talk about packing your own chute. Someone that I do know that packs her own chute is Bambi at Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market in Council Bluffs. She's been serving the community since 1997. You don't have that kind of staying power unless you really know what you're doing. You can shop a wide selection of vitamins, supplements, essential oils, herbal remedies. She's got food in there that I'm a big fan of. If you want some really high quality chocolate, oh, she's got it in there too. Over 37 years of experience, Bambi can help you reach your health goals. Her shop is at 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs. Online, you can visit her at bambisgreenacres.com. Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market, putting health in your hands. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Southwest Iowa region, the man you want to get a hold of is Blake Hunter, your trusted realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Blake knows the local market and is dedicated to helping you find the perfect place to call home. He also hosts a popular podcast called Hunting Home, where he shares insights, tips, and the latest trends in real estate. So whether you're a first-time buyer, upgrading, or ready to sell, Blake Hunter is here to guide you every step of the way. Visit his website, blakehunter.homes, and start hunting for your dream home with confidence. All right, so I want you to picture this. You're standing at the edge of an airplane door, thousands of feet above the ground. I've never done it myself. The wind is rushing, your heart is pounding, and you know you're about to jump. Now, let me ask you a question. If you were skydiving, would you trust someone else to pack your parachute, or would you want to pack your own chute? That image right there is what today's episode is all about, because pack your own chute isn't just skydiving lingo. It's a metaphor for life, and especially for business. It's about responsibility. It's about preparation. And it's about making sure you're not relying on someone else for your survival. All right, let's break it down. In skydiving, the parachute is your lifeline. If it's not packed correctly, you don't get a do-over. Every fold, every strap, every clip, it all has to be right. Now, think about business. Your chute might be your financials, your customer base, or your reputation. If you don't take the time to make sure that those things are in order, then when you jump, when you take a risk, you're hoping that someone else packed it right. That's not a plan. That's gambling. And I'll be the first to admit there's nothing wrong with having people help you. Skydivers have instructors or teammates who check their gear, but the final responsibility is always yours. You're the one making the jump. Let's connect this directly to business. The most successful entrepreneurs share a common trait. They own their outcomes. They don't outsource their responsibility. Now, think about Howard Schultz. You know him. He built Starbucks. Before it was a global brand, Schultz was personally walking the streets of Seattle, talking to customers, testing ideas. He wasn't waiting for someone to hand him a blueprint. He packed his own chute. Or take Sarah Blakely. You know that name? She's the founder of Spanx. She didn't have a background in fashion design. She just cut up her own pantyhose, filed for her own patents, and pitched her own ideas. She packed her chute every step of the way, and today, she's a billionaire. Now, on the flip side, there are cautionary tales everywhere. Yeah, you remember Blockbuster Video? I used to shop in Council Bluffs at Blockbuster and a lot of different places. Their chute was packed by complacency. They outsourced their future to an old business model, ignored Netflix, and when they jumped into the digital era, their parachute didn't open. So the question is, are you preparing like Schultz and Blakely, or are you sleepwalking like Blockbuster? Now, here's where it's going to get a little uncomfortable. Most of us don't pack our own chute. Why? Because it's hard, because it takes work. We say things like, my accountant will handle the books. My partner knows the vision. I hired a marketing company. They'll grow the brand. But let me be clear, delegation is not the problem. Ignorance is the problem. If you hand over critical parts of your business and never check the gear, never look inside the chute, you're setting yourself up for a fall. Now, here's an example. I knew this business owner. He had a silent partner, handled all the financials, and the partner made some bad decisions, but the owner never asked questions. So when the IRS showed up, it was his name on the paperwork, and his parachute wasn't even packed. We make excuses because it feels safer to let someone else do the hard parts, but safety is an illusion. So how do we actually do this? Now, here are some practical ways. Number one, know your core responsibilities. You don't need to be an accountant, but you do need to understand a profit and loss statement. You don't have to be a web developer, but you should know how your customers are finding you online. Think of it like skydiving. Nobody expects you to sew the parachute and make it, but you better know how to check it. Number two, never outsource vision. Your company's mission, values, and direction, those belong to you. You can hire great people, but they need your clarity to follow. Think of Steve Jobs at Apple. He had designers and engineers, but he was the one insisting on simplicity and beauty. He packed the chute of vision. Number three, inspect regularly. Systems and people fail when they go unchecked. Do quarterly reviews of finances, customer experience, and strategy. Ask, if I had to jump today, would my chute open? Number four, build redundancy. In skydiving, there's always a reserve chute. In business, that might mean diversifying revenue streams or building savings. Do not put all your weight on one line. Number five, invest in yourself. Knowledge is part of your chute. Read the books, listen to the podcasts, attend the workshops. Every skill you gain is another strap tightened, another fold secured. And we also want to explore just a few more stories, just as examples, such as Elon Musk. Now, whatever you think of Elon Musk, the man packs his own chute. He learned rocket science by reading textbooks and grilling engineers. He's not a passenger in his own companies. Or think about Kodak. You know, they actually invented the digital camera, but they didn't pack their chute for the future. They held on to film, afraid to risk their cash cow, and the result was a free fall. And think about small town businesses that thrive because the owner is there, hands-on and accountable. I can think of several right in our area that applies to. How about the diner where the owner is out front greeting people, the mechanic who knows every customer by name? Those owners aren't just riding along, they're checking their gear every day. So here's the challenge. What part of your life or business are you letting someone else pack for you? Where are you assuming it'll be fine without ever checking? Because here's the truth. Success doesn't happen by chance. It doesn't happen because the timing is right or because you got lucky. Success happens when preparation meets opportunity. It happens when you take ownership, when you check the straps, when you fold the chute yourself. Because when the time comes to leap, and it always does, you want to know without a doubt that your parachute will open. So I appreciate you listening to this. If the message connected with you, and I encourage you to take one step this week to pack your own chute. Maybe it's reviewing your finances. Maybe it's clarifying your vision. Maybe it's learning one new skill that makes you less dependent on someone else. And if you found value in this episode, please click the share button. And for someone else who might need the reminder, we all know somebody who's ready to jump but hasn't checked the gear. I got another example of someone who I know checks his own chute, and that's Travis Castle at Castle and Associates of American Family Insurance, your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs. 4 convenient locations. They're in Trainer, Council Bluffs, Bellevue, and in Elkhorn. They are local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team will educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. Don't forget Hoodoo Days going on starting tonight in Neola and then running all the rest of the weekend, all the way through Monday. And there's going to be a vendor area that'll be happening on 4th Street. Jamie Bush from the Unique Boutique Iowa is putting that together. Her shop is going to be open this weekend, 101 4th Street in Neola. And you'll find all kinds of trendy clothing, accessories, and distinctive gifts. Looking forward to seeing you there. And I'm hoping that you have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Programming note, we're not doing a show on Monday because it's Labor Day. I'm taking the day off, but we'll be back with you on Tuesday with a brand new episode of Local Roots, and I'm looking forward to seeing you then. My name is Todd Studer. Happy Labor Day.